I know you have great ideas, but you find it difficult to explain your vision to your clients. And because of that, you lose a potential client and someone else with less experience than you gets the job. I know it sucks, but this would have not happened if you knew how to make a mood board. That is why in this episode of Technical Tuesday, I'm going to show you why mood board is important for your project, how to make one in just 3 simple steps, what are the tools I use, and finally I will show you my mood boards that I made for my clients. By the way, all the tools I'm going to use in this video are completely free. तर मग मित्रांनो, करायचं का चालू? Moodboard is basically a visual representation of your idea before the shoot ever happens. When you have a good moodboard, your client can see exactly what your vision is, the mood, the color, the lighting, the vibe, everything. Now this helps client to understand how the final result will look like, and because of this, it builds trust. And because you have a mood board, client will most likely will hire you instead of someone else. Now the question is how to make a mood board. Let me show you. Because I'm a filmmaker first, so I will show you how I make my mood boards from a filmmaker's perspective. Let's say I'm making a tabletop ad film for Titan. I have to show a mechanical watch, how they actually make it, and the love and care they actually put in to make that timeless piece. Now let's just build a mood board around it. I usually go with this 3-step process of building a mood board. Number 1 is referencing. This is where you will spend most of your time finding reference images, finding related videos, few links, music, whatnot. For this, I'm going to use Pinterest and Cosmos. I also use Frameset, but that needs subscription, and these are the 2 which are free options. For this particular ad film, I'm looking for images which has a lot of shadows, which has good moody lighting. I also want to show some internals of mechanical watches. So I'm going to simply search mechanical watch. And as you can see, I found a lot of reference images which have basically mechanical watches interior and have moody lighting. And most of the time while referencing, you will find a lot of different inspiration. So you just have to go all in and just save whatever you like. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save every bit of it. Like I'm going to save, let's just say this. I'm gonna save this one too. I'm gonna save also this one. Just go and save whatever and as much as you can. If you find any videos, great, save that also. And once you have all the material, bring it all to Milanote. By the way, Milanote is also free. This is Milanote. Now here I'm gonna make a board named Titan, and I'm just gonna open it. Now here I'm gonna drag all of my reference images. I'm gonna put it here. Now these are the images that I have collected from Pinterest and Cosmos. There are few videos also, as you can see this. Now this is looking cluttered. We need to filter it out. That is why we need to do the second step, filtering. This is where you have to be ruthless. You have to cut down anything which is not related to your vision. I'll tell you why. For example, this image. Look at this image, the underwater shot with the blue and yellow contrast. It looks amazing. But to be honest, what I am looking for is not an underwater shot. I am going for a moody, dark vibe. So this image does not make any sense. So I'm just gonna delete it. This is where I will remove a lot of images which does not relate to my vision. Once I have filtered what images that I want, this is what it will look like. As you can see how clean it looked, and I can see my vision through these images that I want moody, little bit dramatic. I want to show the inside of watch, how it's made, all the components and dramatic lighting. But still, after seeing this, client will not understand your vision. The reason why is you have not defined it clearly. This is where we have to do the third step, which is defining your vision. Now here is why it is important. For example, look at this image. Tell me my vision just by looking at this image. Am I thinking about lighting or the effect or the angle of the shot or maybe the color, black and white? It is so difficult to understand my vision just through this one particular image. Now what if I do this? Just by putting this text, now you know what is my vision is. I'm going for that blur effect, that flashy effect between cuts. And because of this, my idea, my vision is defined clearly. And that is why defining your vision is important. I will also add a color palette to a mood board so that it is easy to understand what are the colors are gonna look like in the end result. Once you do this correctly, your mood board is ready. As you can see, the before and after, the mood board looks so much clean and professional, and most importantly shows how your end product is gonna look like. Now let me show you few more example of mood boards that I've created for my clients. For example, this is a mood board that I've created for Drishti, and this was the end result that we got. As you can see how similar it is from the mood board. Similarly, I made a mood board for Shakira India tour with some text and color palette, few more reference images of the kids, and this was the end result. And when you see the end result and compare the mood board, you can clearly see why mood board is important for your project. As you already saw throughout the video, I was using Milanote to make my mood boards, and not only that, I also use it to make storyboards, shortlisting, and to plan the whole shoot. I have been using Milanote for the past 2 to 3 years, and honestly, every project that I am involved starts with Milanote because it is so convenient. You can add music, you can add images, videos, even links in your board. They have bunch of templates that you can use ranging from marketing, film, art direction. Milanote has got you covered. I directly share this mood board with my client through this link, and they can also give the input directly over here. One feature about Milanote that I love that they have this extension where you can save any photo or video directly from the web into your Milanote board, which is actually useful when you are surfing and looking for some inspiration and reference images. You don't have to download and save it in your files and then import it. I just use that extension, and in one click it just directly appears in my board, which is super convenient, and it saves a lot of time. And of course, Milanote is totally free without any time limits. So go and sign up with the first link in description, and thank you Milanote for sponsoring this video. Lastly, I would say keep it simple. You don't have to put hundreds of images in your mood board to just make it more complicated and tough to understand. I don't put that many images. I usually keep 15 to 20 images, 20 images maximum, because I feel less is more. Keep it simple, keep it short, and your mood board is gonna work. Okay, that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Comment down below what next I should make. So yeah, bye bye, see you.